Fujian Aircraft Carrier Battle Group, 5 Essential Facts about China's Expansion in the South China Sea. Introduction. The Fujian Aircraft Carrier represents a significant leap in China's naval capabilities and signifies a crucial development in the country's military modernization efforts, particularly regarding its expanding influence in the South China Sea. Below are 5 essential facts that illustrate the implications of the Fujian and China's growing naval presence in the region. 1. Advanced design and features. The Fujian is classified as a Type 003 aircraft carrier and stands as the third aircraft carrier in the Chinese fleet following the Liaoning and Shandong. It measures approximately 316 meters in length and 76 meters in width, with a displacement of around 80,000 tons, making it one of the largest carriers globally. One notable advancement is its electromagnetic catapult system, which replaces the traditional ski jump ramp used on earlier models. This system enhances the carrier's launch capabilities and allows it to operate a broader array of aircraft more effectively. The technological upgrades position the Fujian as a formidable vessel capable of modern naval warfare. 2. Indigenous development. China's aircraft carrier program marks a significant transition from reliance on foreign designs to a focus on indigenous capabilities. The first carrier, Liaoning, was originally a Soviet vessel, while the Shandong was the first domestically produced carrier, indicating a shift in China's approach to naval warfare. The Fujian embodies this trend, showcasing China's advancements in design, construction, and technology, thus reflecting its growing expertise in naval shipbuilding and its ambition to enhance its maritime power. 3. Mission capabilities and aircraft. The Fujian is designed for a diverse range of missions, including power projection, sea control, and humanitarian assistance. It can accommodate approximately 40 aircraft, including the Shenyang J-15 fighter jet and the CNH-6G bomber. This broad capability enhances the People's Liberation Army Navy's planned operational versatility and engagement in complex naval operations such as amphibious assaults and anti-submarine warfare. The variety of aircraft it can deploy signifies its role as a key asset in China's strategic maritime operations. 4. Regional security implications. The emergence of the Fujian has raised concerns among neighboring countries and regional powers, including the United States and Japan. Analysts view the carrier as a demonstration of China's expanding military capabilities and its determination to assert its interests in the contested South China Sea. The deployment of the Fujian is expected to shift the balance of power in the region, prompting calls for increased transparency from China regarding its military ambitions. The growing presence of the plan, bolstered by advanced vessels like the Fujian, is likely to alter security dynamics and provoke responses from other nations seeking to maintain regional stability. 5. Ongoing developments and future prospects. As China continues to enhance its naval fleet, the Fujian is anticipated to play a pivotal role in its long-term strategy for regional dominance. Reports suggest that additional aircraft carriers are under construction, signaling China's commitment to expanding its naval capabilities further. Military analysts and regional actors will closely monitor the plan's modernization efforts, as concerns about the broader implications for security and stability in the Asia-Pacific region persist. Conclusion. In summary, the Fujian aircraft carrier exemplifies China's advancements in naval technology and its strategic ambitions in the South China Sea. Its deployment is expected to have significant ramifications for regional security dynamics. As China's growing military presence continues to attract scrutiny and concern from neighboring countries and global powers alike, the development of the Fujian underscores the evolving nature of naval warfare and the critical role of aircraft carriers in modern military strategy, solidifying China's position as a formidable player in the Asia-Pacific region. 1. Electromagnetic catapult versus ski jump ramp. The Fujian's use of an electromagnetic catapult is a significant technological leap compared to its predecessors, which utilized ski jump ramps. This advancement is counterintuitive because while traditional ski jump ramps are simpler and have been used effectively by various navies, the electromagnetic system allows for quicker and more efficient launches of heavier aircraft. This could potentially alter the dynamics of air power projection, enabling the Fujian to operate a broader range of aircraft and increasing its effectiveness in combat scenarios. 2. Indigenous development versus foreign reliance. Although the Fujian represents a move towards indigenous development, it also demonstrates China's complex relationship with foreign technology. Initially, China's first aircraft carrier, the Liaoning, was based on a Soviet design. The transition to the indigenous Fujian reflects China's growing shipbuilding capabilities, yet it also underscores a reliance on foreign technology and design principles during the initial stages of its naval program. This duality highlights that while China is advancing, it is still leveraging past foreign influences. 3. Regional security implications versus military cooperation. The development of the Fujian has raised alarms among neighboring countries regarding the balance of power in the South China Sea. However, it could also lead to increased military cooperation among regional powers in response to China's assertive posture. This counterintuitive scenario suggests that while the Fujian represents a threat to regional security, it might simultaneously prompt neighboring countries to collaborate more closely, potentially leading to a more united front against perceived aggression. For mission versatility versus specificity of operations, the Fujian's design allows it to perform a diverse array of missions, but this versatility can be counterintuitive in a military context. While the ability to conduct various operations from power projection to humanitarian assistance seems advantageous, it may dilute the carrier's effectiveness in specialized roles. A jack-of-all-trades approach could lead to compromises in specific mission capabilities, which might hinder operations that require focused expertise. 5. Public perception of military modernization versus actual capabilities. The public narrative surrounding China's military modernization often emphasizes the rapid advancements and capabilities of ships like the Fujian. However, the actual operational effectiveness of these vessels can be counterintuitive. Factors such as training, logistics, and maintenance play critical roles in a navy's combat readiness. Thus, while the Fujian may symbolize technological advancement, it does not automatically translate to superior operational effectiveness, which could lead to overestimating its immediate impact on regional military dynamics. The report on the Fujian Aircraft Carrier and its significance in China's naval expansion in the South China Sea highlights several critical aspects that are often overlooked, yet they hold substantial importance for understanding regional dynamics and broader geopolitical implications. Here are key points that may not receive the attention they deserve, along with explanations of their significance. 1. Electromagnetic catapult system. While the introduction of the electromagnetic catapult system on the Fujian is mentioned, the full implications of this technology are frequently understated. This system enables faster and more efficient aircraft launches compared to traditional ski jump ramps. The significance of this lies not only in operational efficiency but also in the types of aircraft that can be launched. The Fujian can potentially operate heavier aircraft that require more power to take off. This capability enhances China's ability to project power further from its shores, providing a strategic advantage in potential conflict scenarios or power projection missions. 2. Indigenous development and technological sovereignty. The transition from foreign designs to indigenous capabilities illustrates a critical shift in China's defense strategy. The development of the Fujian signifies not just a technological leap but also a move toward greater self-reliance in military capabilities. This is significant because it reduces China's dependence on foreign technology, allowing for greater flexibility in military strategy and operations. Countries observing this shift may view it as a signal of China's growing confidence and autonomy in its defense sector, potentially affecting regional alliances and security strategies. 3. Regional responses and security dilemma. The deployment of the Fujian has prompted reactions from neighboring countries and global powers, particularly the US and Japan. However, the nuanced responses from regional actors are often overlooked. For instance, countries like Vietnam and the Philippines, which have competing claims in the South China Sea, may reconsider their naval strategies and alliances in light of China's enhanced capabilities. This could lead to an arms race or increased military cooperation among Southeast Asian nations and external powers, altering the security landscape in the region. 4. Long-term strategic implications. The report briefly touches on the future prospects of the Fujian within China's naval strategy. However, the strategic implications of its long-term deployment and operational capabilities are profound. The Fujian could serve as a cornerstone in projecting Chinese influence across the Indo-Pacific, affecting trade routes and regional stability. Its operational deployment in exercises or missions could be used to establish norms of behavior in contested waters, thereby challenging existing maritime laws and practices. This shift could embolden China's assertive behavior in the region and lead to increased tensions with other powers that have interests in the South China Sea. 5. Impact on global naval warfare dynamics. The advancements represented by the Fujian are not just a regional concern, they reflect a broader transformation in global naval warfare dynamics. The integration of advanced technologies such as electromagnetic catapults and the emphasis on aircraft carrier capabilities signal a potential shift in how naval power is projected worldwide. Countries that may not currently possess aircraft carriers might reconsider their naval strategies, seeking to develop similar capabilities or enhance existing ones. This trend could lead to a re-evaluation of naval engagements globally, changing the nature of maritime conflicts and alliances. Conclusion. The Fujian Aircraft Carrier is more than just a new addition to China's naval fleet. It represents a significant shift in military capabilities, strategic autonomy, and regional power dynamics. The advanced technology, particularly the electromagnetic catapult, the move towards indigenous development, and the broader implications for regional security and global naval warfare are crucial points that deserve deeper analysis. As the situation evolves, these factors will likely play a critical role in shaping the strategic landscape of the Asia-Pacific and beyond. Understanding these nuances will be essential for policymakers and analysts as they navigate the complexities of international relations in a rapidly changing environment. 1. Advanced design and features. The Fujian is China's Type 003 aircraft carrier, represents a significant leap in naval technology, particularly with its electromagnetic catapult system. This advancement not only enhances the vessel's operational capabilities but also facilitates the launch of a broader range of aircraft compared to its predecessors. The implications of this technological upgrade are profound, as it allows for more efficient and diverse military operations, signaling China's commitment to modernizing its naval fleet in a strategic manner. 2. Indigenous development. The transition from foreign reliance to indigenous capabilities in aircraft carrier development is a critical point in understanding China's military evolution. The Fujian's development underscores China's growing expertise in naval engineering and design, highlighting a national ambition to become self-sufficient in advanced military technology. This indigenous approach not only bolsters national pride but also enhances strategic autonomy, enabling China to assert its interests more confidently, particularly in contested regions like the South China Sea. 3. Regional security implications. The deployment of the Fujian aircraft carrier has significant ramifications for regional security dynamics. Its advanced capabilities are perceived as a challenge to the existing balance of power in the Asia-Pacific, raising concerns among neighboring countries and global powers including the United States and Japan. The carrier's presence is likely to lead to an arms race in the region, prompting neighboring states to enhance their military capabilities in response. This development calls for increased diplomatic engagement and transparency to manage potential conflicts. For ongoing developments and future prospects, the Fujian is not an isolated development but part of a broader trend of naval modernization within the People's Liberation Army Navy plan. As multiple aircraft carriers and advanced naval technologies are in the pipeline, The implications for regional and global security are significant. Monitoring these developments will be crucial for understanding the future of naval warfare and regional stability as China's ambition to expand its influence through a capable navy continues to evolve. This ongoing modernization will likely reshape geopolitical dynamics in the Asia-Pacific for years to come. 1. The Battle of Midway 1942. This pivotal naval battle in the Pacific theater of World War II marked a significant turning point in the war between the United States and Japan. The United States Navy, utilizing intelligence and new aircraft carrier technologies, decisively defeated the Japanese fleet, sinking 4 of its aircraft carriers. The battle demonstrated the strategic importance of aircraft carriers in naval warfare and the ability to project power across vast regions. 2. The Falklands War 1982. The conflict between the United Kingdom and Argentina over the disputed Falkland Islands highlighted the crucial role of aircraft carriers in modern military operations. The British task force led by the aircraft carrier HMS Invincible conducted extensive aerial operations against Argentine forces. The war underscored how aircraft carriers can project power and support ground operations far from home bases, influencing the outcome of a conflict. 3. The Gulf War 1990–1991. The United States and its coalition partners utilized aircraft carriers as a central element of their naval strategy during the Gulf War. The U.S. Navy deployed multiple aircraft carriers to the Persian Gulf, providing air support for ground troops and conducting extensive bombing campaigns against Iraqi forces. This conflict showcased the effectiveness of carrier strike groups in modern warfare, allowing for rapid response and sustained air operations from a distance. Future outlook: predictions for China's expansion in the South China Sea. As China continues to enhance its naval capabilities, particularly through the deployment of the Fujian Aircraft Carrier and the ongoing development of its fleet, several key trends and predictions can be anticipated regarding China's expansion in the South China Sea and broader regional dynamics. Here are some of the possible future developments. 1. Increased naval presence and patrols. With the Fujian and potentially more advanced carriers to follow, China is likely to significantly increase its naval presence in the South China Sea. This will include regular patrols exercises and the establishment of a more permanent naval footprint in contested waters. As China seeks to assert its territorial claims, it may engage in more frequent confrontations with other nations' vessels, particularly those of the United States, Japan, and Southeast Asian nations. 2. Enhanced power projection capabilities. The operational capabilities of the Fujian, particularly its advanced electromagnetic catapult system, will enable China to deploy a wider array of aircraft, including fighter jets and surveillance drones, further enhancing its power projection capabilities. This development is expected to facilitate more complex military operations, including air defense, anti-submarine warfare, and long-range strikes, thereby increasing China's ability to influence regional security dynamics. 3. Regional security tensions. The expansion of China's naval capabilities, highlighted by the Fujian, is likely to exacerbate existing tensions in the region. Neighboring countries may respond by bolstering their own naval forces or forming alliances to counterbalance China's growing influence. This could lead to an arms race in the Asia-Pacific as countries like Japan, India, and Australia enhance their naval capabilities in response to perceived threats from China's military expansion. 4. Strategic partnerships and alliances. In response to China's assertiveness in the South China Sea, countries in the region may seek to strengthen alliances and partnerships. The United States will likely continue to enhance its military cooperation with regional allies, including joint exercises and intelligence sharing. This could also lead to the establishment of new defense agreements aimed at countering China's influence, potentially involving nations like India, Vietnam, and the Philippines. 5. Diplomatic efforts and regional governance. Despite the military buildup, there may also be an increased push for diplomatic efforts to manage tensions in the South China Sea. ASEAN countries, along with external powers like the US and EU, may advocate for a rules-based order and seek multilateral negotiations to address territorial disputes. China may engage in these dialogues, selectively using them to project a softer image while continuing its military buildup. 6. Technological advancements in naval warfare. As China continues to modernize its naval fleet, advancements in technology will play a crucial role. Innovations in cyber warfare, anti-access/area denial, A2/AD capabilities, and unmanned systems will likely be integrated into China's naval strategy. The Fujian carrier could serve as a testbed for such technologies, influencing the future of naval warfare and the strategic calculus of other nations. 7. Environmental and economic considerations. China's military expansion in the South China Sea will also intersect with environmental and economic factors. As tensions rise, the potential for resource conflicts over fisheries and undersea energy reserves may increase. China may leverage its military presence to secure access to these resources, potentially leading to conflicts with neighboring countries that rely on these same waters for their economic well-being. 8. Global reactions and policy adjustments. The international community's response to China's naval expansion will shape future developments. Increased military presence by the U.S. and its allies in the region could lead to heightened tensions and potential confrontations. In contrast, some nations may choose to engage with China economically, seeking cooperation despite security concerns. The balance between competition and cooperation will be a defining feature of future international relations in the Asia-Pacific. 9. Long-term strategic goals. China's long-term strategic goals in the South China Sea are likely to focus on establishing itself as a dominant maritime power in the Asia-Pacific. The Fujian Aircraft Carrier is a symbol of this ambition, representing not just military capability but also national pride and technological advancement. The implications of this strategy will resonate beyond the region, influencing global maritime trade routes and international relations. 10. Public perception and domestic politics. The development of the Fujian and other military assets will play into Chinese domestic politics. The government may use nationalistic rhetoric to bolster public support for military expansion, framing it as a necessary step for national security and sovereignty. This could further entrench the military's role in China's political landscape, affecting policy decisions in both domestic and foreign arenas. In conclusion, the future of China's expansion in the South China Sea, marked by the introduction of the Fujian aircraft carrier, is poised to reshape regional security dynamics. Increased naval capabilities, heightened tensions, and evolving diplomatic relationships will define the emerging landscape, compelling all stakeholders to navigate a complex web of competition and cooperation in the years to come. The implications of these developments will extend far beyond the South China Sea, influencing global geopolitical stability and international maritime norms.